Good day, everybody, it's Max, and welcome back to Satisfactory Update 4! That's right! And we are pressing forward with all the oil and the things, because we need more power, we need more stuff, we're going to need that rubber and that plastic, and to get all that wonderful stuff, we got to get some upgrades in. So, let's get into those upgrades, let's get some stuff put down, and see if we can't work on some extra power. Oh, the sun will come up in the morning. Oh, yeah, it does. Hey, Mr. Truck, how are you doing? Ooh, them big wheels. Oh, yeah. With that, we have got to do some things. We need the stuff and the things. We need expanded power infrastructure. We sure do. And that's because we have got to work on some power. Of course, to fire up our newly expanding oil and rubber slash plastic reserves to do the 5.5 build, we're going to need more things. So with that, I have gotten us some stuff. Do I have enough stuff? I'm pretty sure I had enough stuff. Yeah, we got enough stuff. Okay, I was going to say, I'm pretty sure I had 100 computers around here somewhere. So we need 100 of these. Yeah, well, we need those too. We actually need all this. So just throw it all in the button. Just throw it in the button, and we're going to get expanded power infrastructure.
Milestone reached. The fuel generator will match power generation to the increased consumption of recently acquired technologies and buildings. Additionally, improved conveyor belts and lifts can now be constructed. Caterium scanning unlocked.
Alright, cool. So, why do we need fuel generation? Well, we need fuel generation. As much as I hate dealing with fuel generators, you need them to a point. Yes, I can go to coal spots all around this place, and I'll build coal generator plants until I'm done. I'm good. I'm good with that. But fuel generation, it does kick out more power. It has 150 megawatts, which of course are, as you're about to see, some of the things we're building take it's a chunk of change, right? So we're going to need the extra power, that's for sure. And to get that extra power, we're going to need fuel generators. So I don't really like to mess with them too much, but at the same time, we're going to mess with them because we need them. Oh, I need to know what it is I need to actually make these things. You need 5 computers. Wow, really? You need computers and heavy modular frames. Okay, well, and motors to boot because you just weren't asking for enough. Okay, well, I got enough here to probably make, 15 generators. I may need more. I got more than enough of a heavy modular frames. I got a whole box of them over there. I'm not worried about that. Yep. We'll just drive over here. We'll pick up a few motors. Yep. Excuse me. You wouldn't mind if I have a few motors here, would you? It's like, what, 15 or something like that? Crazy number? What crazy number is that? 15 motors. 1530, 4560. So that's 120 for 8. So that'd be 240 for 16. Sure. Oh, you need Criterium wire too. Wow, okay. That's going to be intense. Guess what I don't have? Yeah, I don't have any of that Criterium wire at all. But you know what? I will stop here for a second. You know what? I'm going to take you down to why we need all this power. So you can see the platform has slightly gotten bigger. Again. Yeah, that's the thing. And that's because we were getting ready to do the rubber slash plastic build. And of course, this build is what is going to be the build to make us lots of rubber and lots of plastic a minute. But there are a lot of machines here. So what is there? 18 machines in that row. And then there's 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 18, 14, 14, 14. So let's just round things off to 15 apiece. So 15, 30, 45, 60, 75, 90. There's 19 machines. Okay. 60 of those, right? So these guys use, what do you use? You use 10 megawatts. So 60 of these guys use 30 megawatts apiece. That's 1,800. So we need like 3,600 megawatts. Okay. That's a bit of power, right? Now, yes, the coal generators are running the factory down there just fine, but they would never run 3,600 megawatts of power down here. I mean, we don't even produce 3,600. I think we're only producing 1,800. Yeah, like we're only producing, 1,800 of our own. So to get that kind of power, we're going to have to switch to fuel power on a temporary basis. Now, to do that, we need to come over here. And I'm driving in my truck. I got my big wheels on. Yeah. So to do that, we're going to need to go down there and do a thing. And just so as I stay up here, I'll get the criterium wire, and then we'll actually go down there and have a look at that. Man, is it ever foggy? Isn't it foggy? I'll fix that too. We'll get rid of this fog. Of course, what we're going to do is we're going to put a whole bunch of a whole bunch of power plant generators down there, and suck up power like crazy. Because if everything goes right, I should only need 2 of these oil nodes to do the plastic and the rubber, right? And so if that works out really good, the other 2 oil nodes I can use for running these fuel generators. Now, another thing we'll get to do as soon as I go get criterium wire, silly criterium wire, as soon as I go get this wire, is we're going to start sinking our first stuff and get tickets. I know, because I have not sunk anything into getting tickets yet. And that's just simply because up to this point, we've been using it all, right? I mean, that is the whole point behind the supply base. The supply base is basically its own supplies building itself for the things. But now it's getting to a point where it's starting to back up, it's starting to have extra pieces, it's starting to have the extra things, and we'd like to be able to use some of those extra things. I gotta fix that. Oh, I definitely gotta fix this. Yep, that is something I gotta fix. Hello. Yep, if you'd be so kind as to fix that. Yep, this is something I gotta fix. That's a fixing thing. I will have to find a way to get that over. I will probably just bridge right over that. Yeah, so I can have that road. I gotta be able to drive through there, big guy. You know. Yep, so we gotta be able to, we're starting to get some final backup though, right? So like, now that I've got a box full of heavy modular frames, I got 2 boxes of motors, I've got 2 boxes of everything else. We want to keep the factory running, right? The factory has to keep running. And for the factory to keep running, you need overflow. We want to be able to send the extra to a resource sink so as we can start getting them tickets, because that's really what it's all about in the end, right? In the end of the day, I mean, if you were to play this game without the resource sink, I mean, you're playing this game for like 150 hours and then you're done. That's it. The resource sink is what keeps you going. It's what's going to keep you excited. It says, hey, well, I've got a box full of motors now. What am I going to do? Make another box full of motors? No, that's not what you're here for, right? You are here because you want to see us make all the motors all the time. This thing should never stop. And if it has time to stop, that's not good. So we want to be able to divert, once a box gets full, we want to divert that extra into a resource sink. And that is definitely something we're going to take care of. Okay, I got to go deal with this criterium ore. We know there's a deposit up there on one of them cliff tops, because I put a miner up there, I think. If we drive down here, we might be able to see it. Let's see. Can I see it from down here? I'm pretty sure. I didn't think I was that far out. I guess it is out farther than I expected. Is it really out that far? I didn't think so. Anyway, I gotta go get this criterium ore, right? Because, we need it. Anything we need, we go out and get it, and we bring it back, right? So with that, I am going to get the criterium ore, and then I'm going to bring you back, and there's the miner there. See, I knew it wasn't out there that far. Right there he is, right there. Look, I can see him right there. So Okay, he's out there a little bit, but he's not out there. Like, he's not, like, out coal out there. You know, we're okay with that. I'll bring it back. I'll drag him back here. We're going to set up some miners and things for him, and then we'll be good to go and see what it takes as I drive backwards. Okay, the morning is up. It's looking pretty shiny, sunny out here. Vroom, vroom. Let's go. Okay, so we have Criterium coming in. Yay me. That was no fun. Boo. But we're gonna deal with that next episode. Let me tell you. Next episode we'll be looking at Criterium, and if we get lucky enough, hey, we may even squeeze in automating computers for the project. I know, the first real big project thing for the thing. That's pretty cool. So, of course, we've got to get down here. We're going to have a look around. Got the fog turned off so we can actually see the valley now. It looks actually pretty good. Whoa, stop, truck. Okay, thanks for giving me a panic. Oh my. Sometimes I think I'm getting too old for this stuff. Holy smokes. 2, 4, 6, 8. That's 1,000 rubber probably is enough. I'm hoping. Well, I'm hoping so, because that's what we're going with. Okay. First things first, we ain't having no fuel generators until we've got fuel. Till we have the fuel, we haven't got nothing. So we've got to get down here and we have got to run some stuff in the things. There we go. And we're gonna stop right about here somewhere, something like that. All right. First things first, we need the power. Now, I don't like doing this because we're going to be taking power from a non-dedicated power line, right? And I may actually break this line off up there, put it as part of the dedicated power line, so as it can now become part of the dedicated power system, okay? So I may actually do that afterwards, because I don't, again, you should always have a dedicated power line. You should never have just your power wire mixed in with your with just your general stuff. And the reason, of course, is because when things go wrong, you're going to want to be able to fix it. Now, I'm not hooking up these machines. We're actually going to do the other ones, but I am going to put the posts here for them now, so as when I do want to hook them up, I can. Now, the next thing is this build is going to use the inefficient build of fuel. And not to say as I really want to do it that way. And what am I talking about? Well, let me get this line over here for a second so as we can see up to the top a little better. When we go to do the plastic rubber build, we are going to be using like the most efficient way to get fuel, right? We're basically going to be turning fuel, we're going to be making fuel out of thin air, right? Now, this, of course, was first demonstrated on Kibbs's channel, though I don't think the design is his. The design, I think, was come up with by one of his Discord members, but he doesn't make reference to the Discord member, and he has the drawing posted on his Twitter account. So I don't know what the story on that is. I would hope that Kibbs would have given credit to whoever it was that actually came up with the design, because it is. I mean, it is the design. It's the design that beats all designs, right? It allows you to magically just make fuel out of water. Is basically what it does. And this is not what we're doing here. We are very inefficient in this case. We are going to just literally put oil into these things, get fuel out of it, and get a bunch of residue, and we're just going to shove the residue into the sink because we don't care about it. It's like, you know what? And it's not the most efficient fuel either. So you know, we're using 10 machines to get X amount of fuel, but we could be getting a lot more fuel out of it had we gone with that upper design. But for now, I'm just going to go with these 10 machines. We're going to get them up and running. You know, all goody two-shoe stuff, right? So we're going to do that. Put these all together. Here we go. Did I count that wrong? Is there only 6? I guess there's only 6 because I got the other 6 on the other side. Okay, that's fine. Yep. I'm okay. Everything is okay. Everything is just fine. We will be okay. There we go. Oh, did I do this side already? I guess I did. I don't remember doing that, but I do have to upgrade the belt on this side. This is going to require some Mark IV belting because the numbers here say, hey, you haven't got enough to get into this. And I'm like, hey, I know, that stinks. that's a bummer. Yeah, so these machines are going to produce about 300 a piece. That one seemed like it was a little crooked, but we'll just ignore that for the moment. These are going to produce about 300 a piece, and of course these belts that even I'm putting down are only going to do what, I think these are doing what, 420, 460. What will these be? I don't know what they do. What will these do? 480s, right? But we're going to be pumping out, I think, like yeah, we're going to be pumping out 180. So that's 360, right? So we can get one of these in. I need to put a merger in here. Do you think it's going to let me? Nope. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use this merger here instead. You betcha. As a temporary holdover. I will show you. We will do this. Give me this. No, I want you to actually do a little bit of a thing here. Yeah, we're gonna cheat that for now. Thank you. Yeah, I know. I'm standing in the way. There we go. Now, I am going to just kind of come around here and skirt this around for now. And this will not be pretty. I'll tell you that right now. This is not, we are not going for the pretty value. We're going for the Shaco treatment value here. Just so as I can get it on this port right here. Hello. Perfect. Because this will do 360. These lines will hold 480, and we just want to be able to sync both sides, right? Now, I do have this set up so as it would run both sides down to that side and then hook those all together, but I don't need those ones right away. We just got to get this up and running. So, next part is, now that you're going to put all the junk into this one line, we want to take that one line and go somewheres with it. And where we want to go is somewheres special. Yes, it's special. Okay, we'll put this right around here somewhere. Again, I'm not going to leave this one here. I'd probably put it down there, and then we would probably use you collect all these and stuff. But it will do just fine to get the initial ones up and running. Okay. And, of course, we can't have that without... we need Mark IV of these. No, I don't want you sitting on that. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Yes. Sure, you can do that for now. I will be nice. I will just do this. Okay, something like that. You're gonna go into there. You are gonna do that. But then I need you to be a Mark IV lifter over here because you need an upgrade. Ta-da. Okay, now we need a pump. I know. And we not only need a pump, but we also need a place to store all this wonderful stuff, which is going to be awesome. Let's see how the pump's going to fit in here. And one oil extractor. You're gonna give me a hard time on these two pieces, are you? Okay, that's fine. I will remove them. There you go. Are you happy now? Everybody happy? Okay, good. Because I need this pipe to go away. I need this pipe to go over here. Now, it's not built yet, but I'm going to be taking a cut here shortly. Put out a platform so we can put a bunch of big machines out there. It's going to be great. But I want to fire this up first. And to fire this up, I need to do things. Well, I actually don't want it to come actually down off of that perch just yet. How will I handle that? What I'll probably do is I'll just get this up and running, and then I'll probably put buffers, but I'll probably put the buffers up on concrete pillars, so as we don't lose any of the pumping action of these, right? But I need you to do a thing first. Yes, you do. You need to do the thing. Somewhere's around there. And then you need to come over here. And you're doing that right down that line there. Something like that. Give me that, please. Thank you. And like so. And we do a number 8. Like that. And like this. And like that. And it turns out that the power wire is just right here, so we're going to come out like this, right about, we'll say right about here. We'll run it right down the center of these so as we kind of know where we're going. And I'm going to stop right here. Cool. Now, we'll get one of these wonderful splitting action things. Logistics, thank you. And I need you to do a thing right about there. And you're right about there. Yep. Sure. Okie dokie. And done. Awesome sauce. And we'll run around to the other side because, of course, we've got 2 of these. But I didn't put the piping up on this side yet. Don't know why. I guess I didn't do it. Okay, well, I have to take the cut here anyway. So I'll hook up the pipes on this side, and then I'm going to take the cut. I'll put the pipe up on the other side, and then I got to go build a platform, which is what I'm going to be doing for the next 30, 45 minutes. And that's no fun to watch. Well, it can be. I'm a very entertaining guy, but I don't know if I'll be that entertaining for that long. So with that, I will... There. Now we've got this hooked up. I'm going to put the pipe down the other side so as we can hook these together. Yeah, because we want all the fuel. Because, of course, these are going to be putting out 40. We've got 12 of them here. My math is really bad, but that's 400... be 400, 440, so that'd be 480 fuel. Now these are only going to be holding 300, right? But we're going to do the upgrade to get more, because we want more. Yeah, more. We should be able to do the upgrade, and then we can get the full 480 running through this line. But anyway, we'll just start with the 300, because that'll be fine, and that'll be 6 generators. So I will bring you right back once I have the platform built and get ready for some generators. Okay, I'm bringing you back because I'm not ready to do the next piece yet, but I know everybody likes a fight, you know, because, in fact, I better get ready. You know how it is. Hey, it's fight time. It's fight. Ding, ding, it's fight night. Hey, guys, what's up? Not much. What are you guys doing out here? You're pretending to guard something really important, which probably isn't really that important, but you think it is. Hi, what's going on? Oh, too bad you're kind of half stuck. Where's your brother at? Oh, your brother got away. Oh, yep. I was going to say, you're hiding in the shadow, aren't you? Yeah, you are too. Oh, you're not dead yet. Nope. There you are. Now you are. I don't think I can pick you up. I haven't got enough space. Let's put that away. Sure. Can I get you now? Can I get you now? I can get you now. Hey, everybody like that. What is up here? What are you hiding up here? What were you hiding up here? Oh, you're hiding something in the rock. Is that what it is? I can hear it. I would say it's purple slug time. What else you guys hiding over here? Nothing too important. I think I got the hard drives over here anyway already. Maybe I didn't. You know what? Let's take a 5-minute detour here. Pretty sure I got them hard drives over here already. But before the sun goes down, we'll check it out. Oh, yes, I did get the hard drive because you can't drive over that way, like this way. You can't drive like this. Yep. Okay, I'm going to just put this back on the concrete so as I can, do concrete things. And now I'll carry on. I'll carry on with this, and I will see you guys shortly. Okay, with the sun coming up, we want to get this started right away because we'll have to work through getting down the layout of the generators themselves. But this is a big moment because when we start this up, if everything goes right, we should have the leftover stuff going into our sink, and that will be the first stuff being created. And I want to go see that. That's a bit of a touching moment here. So we're going to start this sucker up. Hello, how are you? Good. And this is a pure node. Yep. So you're going to do what? 240 without being overclocked. Awesome. Now, if everything goes right, those tanks up there should start filling up full of gas. We will like that. And you guys should start spitting out things. Is anybody getting oil? Is anyone getting any oil down here? I would say somebody is. You're definitely getting oil. Awesome. Okay, cool. Let's see if the Grinder 9000 is going to do anything for us. Hey, stuff is going in. No power. Well, I guess nothing's going to happen until I hook up the power. Okay, here we go. Boom. Look at that. It's counting things. Yes, count more things. So I guess it's like 1,000 points to the first coupon. I'm assuming that's what it would have been. Yep, a whole 468 points a minute. You know what's funny? On my 2,000 hour map, I think I do, what is it, 14 or 15 million points a minute on that map. So, yeah, when you see like, oh, we're doing 468 points a minute. Woo, yeah, there's a ticket. Look, we got one ticket. Yay, us, from leftover plastic. Awesome. That makes me happy. Yeah, out of 400 points a minute, I've gone from 15 million to 400. Yeah, that sounds right. Okay, so the other good thing here should be what's happening in these tanks. Hello. Hey, guys, what's up? That's right, slushy, slushy. That's right, I want you to make a little fuel for me. Boop. Yeah, in fact, there's 10 of these, so that's 600. Or no, there's 12 of these. Yeah, there's 6 on one side, 6 on the other. So we're never going to get all that oil being used out of here. We're just not pumping out. We're just not pumping out that much oil, right? So, yeah, the whole thing is definitely not ratio geared perfectly, and that's okay. As long as we can get something out of it, right? That is the goal. Okay, now for this side of things. Here we go. Now, and this is still growing, by the way, so I'd really like not to hurt it. Okay, let's see. Power, fuel generation. Something right around here somewhere? Something like that? Yeah, I would think. And then if I kind of do the same thing just about the same draw distance, that's going to put it right on the edge of this one. So, yep, do that. do that, and that should match up with the other side. Yeah, perfect. Now, in this particular case, like I said, we're not going to be able to run a lot of these, but I would like to try and get a few of them running to supplement the use of the power that those things are actually using. Because it's going to get a little exciting, I know that. So what's that? What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Cool. Now, again, we are not making enough fuel to run 12 of these. I'm just putting them down, just to get them down for now. And then, you know, I'll tweak it up a little bit later. Do what we can with it. It looks like I'm only going to get one more anyway, because I'm about to run out of stuff. Okay, that's cool. This will allow me to at least get the concrete pieces in. Get this all measured up properly. Okay, so if you're going to be about here, right about there. And so that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boy, you almost think I had that planned out. Almost, not quite though. Let's be clear. I probably didn't have that planned out. Okay, we gotta get them all run up down this side. So it's actually a good idea for me to start up here. And of course, I am short 1 piece of concrete. Are you more than 6? You probably are. I would think you are. 2.5, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5, 6.5, 7.5, 8.5. Yeah, you're a little farther than I would like, but I can probably make this work after the fact. So I will do this. And then where are we? Like so. And right to there. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that actually works out pretty good. Excellent. So let's now go in here. We'll go to logistics. Grab me to the top one of these. Boop. All right. Let's move a little fuel. Boom. Boop. And we'll stick you down there. And move you along there. You better not have gone in the back way. Oh, I hate it when you do that. Because it wastes fuel. We haven't got no fuel to waste here. Yep. Come on. Come on. There you go. Okie dokie. Yeah, come on. You can do. Okay. There we go. Wow. Touchy mouse much? Holy smokes. I don't think it'll reach this. I think it's too far. It is too far. I knew it. So, how far are we? We are at 1.5, 2.5, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5, 6.5, 7.5, 8. So, 2.5, 3.5. If we do it right here. Yeah, but it's probably going to be a little easier if I do this. Something right about there, right there. And if you'd be so kind as to give me that right. No. Give me that. Thank you. Now, if you give me the pipe, I would really appreciate it. Like that. And I need the topper thing again. Thank you. And the pipe. Thank you. Like this. And I need the toppers. Yep. Just like that. And we'll stretch down here. And we'll run these. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Now, 240. Now I actually gotta do some math, right? Because you don't want to be hooking these all up because they'll all be starving each other. It'll be a mess. In fact, what I should be doing over here is that's putting out 240 at the moment. I should actually cut off anything from that. So literally after the 4 machines, like, I mean, I should literally cut off everything after this machine, right? I mean, there's no point of me sending more oil down to those machines because they're not getting any anyway, right? Right. So 60, 60, 60, 60 is 240. That is going to be putting out 240. That means these are going to be putting out 48, 120, 160. That is enough to run 3 of these machines because I think they take 50 a minute. I'm pretty sure it's 50 a minute. So we're going to hook up 3 of these machines anyway and see what happens. Get you to come down here. And then you come down to that one. And then we're going to hook up this thing here. Like so. Actually, I should have put that on this side. That was kind of silly of me, but that's okay. We'll just do it like this. 1, 2. Do the topper like that. Run you over here. And we'll do a thing right about here somewhere. Boop. All right. Now, again, I'm only going to hook up 3 of these machines just to kind of see if I got the number right. And again, I got no electrical poles hooked up to these, so I got to do that. 1, 2, and 3. Now, if you guys would be so kind as to run a power pole out here somewhere where I could hook into you, I would really appreciate that. Vroom. Okay. Cool. As they start up like big trucks. Vroom, vroom. Yeah, vroom, vroom. There we go. We'll put you there, and then we'll hook you in right there. Excellent. So you want 12? Why can't they just make the numbers normal? What does that mean? Like, you know, do you want 50 a minute? What do you want a minute? Right? Well, you know what? I'm just going to hook up a few more then. I mean, if you're going to just make it all confusing for me, I'm just going to literally be confused. And, again, I don't understand why games have to try and make things so confusing for players. It doesn't bring any enjoyment to the game. Yes, there's a few math geeks out there that have a great time making spreadsheets forever and a day, but a lot of average, hardworking people who just want to play games don't enjoy the whole, oh, look, I need to know what the ratio mathematical goobajigoo thing is for this. Because that's just not fun. That's not fun. Oh, look, let's tell them that they'll get 50 a minute out of the machine, but now we'll have to convert it in. Now they'll have to convert it into like fuel that they need to understand. No, why? Why would you do that to your player base? It's no fun. It's really not. But you know what? Sure. If it makes you feel superior and cool, which is probably not what you're trying to do when you're selling a video game, then whatever. But Factorio is just as bad for it. I mean, all factory games are really bad for it. You know, they think it's really cool to put in these really crazy ratios. And for the average player, yeah, it's not cool. It's no fun. So any game developer out there who's thinking about, yeah, let's put in 14.5 of this thing and the 17.2 of that thing, yeah, not if you want to sell your game to the average person. You might want to skip out on that one. So yeah, I have no idea. These may run, these may not run. I don't know. But you know what? We'll hook up 4 of them anyway. In fact, you know what? I'm even going to hook up 6 of them, just because I'm feeling brave now. There. How's that for power? Vroom vroom. Yeah, 3153. Vroom vroom. That's right. Take that. Vroom vroom. Yeah, sure. Now, what is going to be on the next episode? Criterium. Let me tell you. We're actually going to do the Criterium build. Well, we're going to finish it because I've got it already well started. Because we might as well do the computer build, because I need computers for everything, right? And as much as I don't consider the computers to be part of your supply base, because now once you get into tier 5 stuff, I don't consider tier 5 stuff to be supply based stuff, right? So we'll actually be building the very first part of what we need for the 5.5 build, which is going to be computers. And we're going to be using the alternate recipe for that, which is a lot of Criterium, which is then going to be circuit boards, which is a lot more, which is more Criterium, and rubber. All right. Now, we don't have the mega rubber facilities to handle a large output like that, but we will, because, I mean, boom, we've got fuel, right? This is the thing we've got, right? In fact, I would take the screenshot, but of course it will cut the video off and it'll be a mess. But anyway, I think that is all of it running. And of course, you know what? Let's head back to base, because I want to see what the tier 2 upgrade is for pipes. I'd like to overclock this and get it pumping through as much oil as possible to then get as much fuel going down the lines as possible. Whoa, where are you going, big guy? We'll be back. We'll be back. Because them guys are going to have to handle a little bit of our power needs up here on the hill for the oil build. And again, I'm not expecting it to run the whole world. Our goal will be to do nuclear for that, but we will want to make sure we can actually handle that kind of build. So let's head back and check out what we need for that kind of material. I'll be back, Tractor. I'll be back. Hey, whoa! Look at that. I got to admit, I haven't built fuel generators. It's got to be at least a year and a half. I mean, it's been a long time since I've built fuel generators. So yeah, I must admit, it's kind of nifty. It's kind of interesting just to see them running down there. I mean, I remember way back in the early game, like when I first bought the game, and before update 1 and all that mess. You know what? I should grab some of you. You're actually really hard. Like you and rubber are actually going to be, things, but not much more. Rubber actually will be the big one that I need, not plastic. Because I'll be using a lot of alternative recipes which require rubber, which saves you a lot of time on just back and forth stuff. But yeah, back to the other thing is way back in update 1, before, way back, like when I first bought the game, I remember making my first fuel generator power stations, I'm just like one of those crazy Redditors that make like that post like 400 of them, right? Look at my 400 generators. yeah, I'm pretty sure I had one of those builds. In fact, I'm probably sure I had a couple of those builds. But then when update 3 came out with pipes and it all broke, and the amount of mess it took to kind of put it all together, it was kind of like, yeah, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. Not grooving with it. Yeah. So yeah, oops, that's not where we wanted to go. That was a bit of peek of next episode right there. We want to come down here to see what it was going to be for the pipe, and then end the episode because I literally have like 1 minute left in this episode. Well, I mean, I got as long as I want in the episode, but for the standard 30-minute target episode, I've got like 15 seconds or something like that on the clock now. Okay. You can stop right there, truck. Okay, so we want definitely this Mark II stuff. We definitely have all this stuff. We have all the stuff in the things here. We definitely need more up. We need to up my copper sheets output. I have 2 machines out here making copper sheets, and that was just because of my personal use. One thing about up to tier 5 is that you just really didn't need it. And even then, a lot of times you just kind of needed it for the piping. So, that was the thing. But we definitely need this now, right? We're going to want to up this so we can juice that pump up down there, so it will provide as much juice for us out of that pump. So as we can get at least, I'd like to try and get 600 out of it, right? Out of that pure node, so we can get 600 out, so we can fill that 600 pipe, which then will fill all 10 of them machines, and then we can make power like crazy. Crazy power making is what we'll be doing, right? For sure. I'm Max. This has been Satisfactory Update 4. It's actually a really nice afternoon, isn't it? It's awesome sauce. And we have just done power generation, fuel power generation. And we're going to collect a little fuel on the side, too, for the vehicles. Yeah. And for one other thing. Yep. Where is it? Jetpack. Boom-de-doom boom. Yipper. Now that we got fuel, we're going to have us a jetpack and all the toys. And I will see you on the next one. Take care.